Welcome back to Car Auto Tune-Up, the channel where performance meets design, and passion meets precision. Today, we've got something special, something that doesn't come around often. We're talking about a car that isn't just an evolution, it's a revolution in Bavarian engineering, the 2026 BMW M9. This isn't your average coupe, sports car, or even grand tourer. This is BMW flexing every muscle they've got. And it's time we take a deep dive into what makes this machine tick. Buckle up, because this review is going to be as powerful as the M9 itself. Let's start by taking a look at the first thing that hits you: the exterior design. The moment this car rolls into view, you can't help but stare. The 2026 BMW M9 has an unmistakably aggressive stance. It's wider, lower, and more sculpted than any BMW we've seen before. BMW hasn't just redesigned the car, they've reimagined what their flagship M model should be. The front end is mean. The kidney grills have evolved. They're still prominent, but sleeker than before, trimmed in satin black with active air flaps for aerodynamics. They're flanked by ultra-thin laser headlights that seem to cut right through the air. Below that, the front bumper features massive air intakes that channel wind for both cooling and downforce. Every line on the hood serves a purpose, from the heat extractors near the front to the sharp creases that guide airflow over the body. It's all designed for performance. And yet, it still has this elegant symmetry and nothing looks out of place. The hood itself is a single carbon fiber piece with aggressive contours that lead the eye directly into the windshield and over the roofline. Swinging around to the side, the M9's proportions are just jaw-dropping. It sits on staggered 21-inch forged M performance wheels wrapped in ultra-low-profile Michelin Pilot Sport 5 tires. The long hood, the low roofline, the short rear deck, it screams GT car, but the flared fenders, sharp side skirts, and carbon fiber mirrors remind you that this is no cruiser. Flush-mounted door handles give it a clean silhouette, and BMW's signature Hofmeister kink in the rear quarter window has been reimagined as a more aggressive angle, almost like a blade slicing through the side profile. Look closely, and you'll notice the air breathers integrated behind the front wheels, guiding air out of the wheel wells to reduce turbulence. The side profile also reveals how wide this car really is. The rear haunches are bulging with power, hinting at what's waiting under the hood. The ride height is low, but not impractical. It still manages to be purposeful and usably quintessential BMW. Now, let's head to the back. This is where the M9 really shows off its modern design language. The rear is wide, muscular, and full of detail. The taillights are sleek, three-dimensional OLED strips that pulse with life when you unlock the car. The rear bumper houses a massive carbon fiber diffuser flanked by quad titanium exhaust tips. You can hear the promise of a roaring V8 just by looking at them. There's an active rear spoiler that rises at speed, but it sits flush when the car is at rest. Subtle badging lets you know this is an M car, but nothing screams it out loud. It's tasteful, powerful, and beautifully executed. Step inside. Opening the door is like entering a spacecraft. The 2026 M9's interior is next level. It's a blend of luxury, technology, and motorsport influence. The cabin is cocooned in premium materials, and merino leather, Alcantara, carbon fiber, and brushed aluminum are used throughout, and not a single panel feels cheap. The dashboard is clean, flowing seamlessly from door to door, with a curved 15-inch OLED infotainment screen that merges with the 12.6-inch digital gauge cluster. It's running BMW's iDrive 9 system, which is faster, more responsive, and more customizable than ever before. The steering wheel is a flat-bottomed M performance unit, leather-wrapped with contrast stitching and configurable M1 and M2 buttons for your personalized drive modes. The paddle shifters are milled aluminum, and they feel fantastic, solid, cold to the touch, and responsive. The center console is minimal, with a jewel-like crystal gear selector, a rotary iDrive controller, and haptic buttons for climate and media controls. The seats. Let's talk about the seats. BMW is offering optional M carbon bucket seats that hug your body like a race harness. But even the standard seats are heavily bolstered, heated, ventilated, and fully power adjustable with memory settings. There's ambient lighting throughout the cabin that changes based on your drive mode. Red glow for Sport Plus, blue for comfort. It's a small touch, but it adds a layer of immersion that makes you feel connected to the car. In the back, it's more of a 2+2 layout. The rear seats are usable for short drives or small passengers, but let's be real, the M9 is about the driver. Cargo space is surprisingly generous for a grand tourer. and the trunk is deep enough for 2 large suitcases, perfect for a weekend getaway where you're arriving in style. Now let's get into the real heart of this beast of performance. Under the hood is BMW's all-new 4.4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine. But this isn't just the S63 unit we've seen before. It's a revised hybrid-assisted version, now producing a staggering 748 horsepower and 811 pound-feet of torque. Let that sink in. This is the most powerful road-going BMW ever made. It's paired with an 8-speed M-Steptronic transmission and X-Drive all-wheel drive, with a rear-wheel bias and a fully decouplable front axle if you want pure rear-wheel drive behavior. 0 to 60, 2.6 seconds. Top speed, electronically limited to 205 miles per hour, but with the optional M driver's package, you're looking at 217. It's insane. But what really blows your mind isn't just the numbers, it's how it feels. The acceleration pins you back into your seat, but it's so linear, so composed. There's no lag, no drama, just relentless forward momentum. The suspension is an active M-adaptive setup with electronically controlled dampers and adjustable ride height. Whether you're carving through mountain roads or cruising on the highway, it adapts in real time to road conditions. There's rear-wheel steering too, which tightens your turning radius at low speeds and improves stability at high speeds. Braking is taken care of by massive carbon ceramic rotors with 6-piston front calipers. The pedal feel is progressive and confidence-inspiring, and you can adjust the brake pedal sensitivity through the drive mode settings. On track, the M9 feels like a predator, balanced, agile, and brutally fast. On the road, it can mellow out into a surprisingly comfortable cruiser. The engine hushes down, the suspension softens, and you can enjoy the Burmester 3D surround sound system or just soak in the silence. It's that duality that makes the M9 such a masterpiece. Now, let's talk numbers and prices. The 2026 BMW M9 doesn't come cheap, and honestly, it shouldn't. Base MSRP is expected to be around $178,000 in the US. Optional packages like the M Carbon exterior package, carbon bucket seats, and M driver's package can easily push it past the $200,000 mark. But compared to rivals like the Aston Martin DBS or Ferrari Roma, it's actually a bargain in the exotic GT world. So, what do we think? The 2026 BMW M9 isn't just a statement, it's a declaration. BMW is here to play, and they're bringing everything they've got. It's got the power, the precision, the luxury, and the presence to be considered among the greats. It's not trying to be a Ferrari, or a Porsche, or a Mercedes-AMG. It's being the best BMW it can be, and in doing so, it might just be the best BMW ever made. That's it for today's deep dive on the 2026 BMW M9. Let me know what you think of this beast down in the comments. Is this the new king of the M lineup? Would you take it over a Porsche 911 Turbo S or even something like the Audi RS e-tron GT? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a high-octane review. This is Car Auto Tune Up, and we'll see you on the next Honia. Wherever there's horsepower, we're there.